Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here at the downtown Lake Worth, under the Lake Worth Road Bridge. And tonight I'm here with my friend Craig. And you know, Craig, I went out last night. As a matter of fact, I helped a guy. He fell in the ditch yesterday. He fell out of his wheelchair up in Westgate. Cars driving by, I drove by, I picked him up, and it really got me thinking, what the fuck is going on here in America? So what I want to do to all my Facebook friends around the world, and what we're going to do is we're going to use this to show the government exactly how they failed America. So my friend Craig, you want to tell me what's going on, Craig? How long you been out here?
About 8 years, I guess.
About 8 years.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
45.
45 years old. And can you tell me about the people that are out here?
Well, the people that are out here mostly have legal problems and record problems.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to get a job when you got somebody that doesn't have a criminal record and a driver's license, and then you go in there and fill out an application and your record is a mile long and you don't have a driver's license, and so then you're stuck going to labor for hire and stuff like that.
Right.
And labor for hire, $50 a day doesn't go far when you spread it around amongst your friends. When you feed them like 3 or 4 people and you buy a couple 4-packs and a couple packs of cigarettes, well, there's your $50.
And what kind of assistance does the government give you?
Food stamps.
They just give you food stamps?
Yeah.
Is there any, how many homeless shelters are here in the area?
Not one that I know of.
None. How many places they can go to just, you know, get a place to sleep?
I don't know of any.
No place.
Unless you check into a halfway house.
Into a halfway house.
They do have the hot team.
They have a hot team?
Yeah, they got something it's called the hot team, and you got to go there and they pay for the first month's rent.
And you got to be down and out, really.
Yeah.
And how many people do you think you're out here that you know, just in the air, just who you know yourself? Ballpark.
Well, just the people that I know, probably a couple hundred at least.
A couple hundred people just walking around, sleeping under the bridge.
Yeah, and you got your crazy ones too that feed the cats.
Yeah, they got to feed. Oh, sure, they feed the cat. And the common denominator is we're all human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and
I'll tell you though, a big part of it is alcoholism and drug use. You know?
Yeah. You got a lot of veterans out here.
Yeah, you do have a lot of.
You got a lot of veterans.
Yeah.
And they don't get the help that they need.
No.
No. So
mostly Vietnam veterans and Gulf War veterans and stuff like that. Everybody keeps telling me I'm waiting on my check, I'm waiting on my check, I'm waiting on my check. Well, there's a big legal battle that takes several years to do that, but in the meantime,
you still got to live. You got to eat every day.
And you got to sleep and shower too. But
sleep and shower. No place to do that. So the government, in your opinion, the government has failed. It has failed the lower class people in America.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get rid of all of us.
They're trying to get rid of all of us.
Yeah.
And you know, all of us at one time or another get up and down in life. There's no question about it.
Well, anybody could wind up here.
Anybody. It doesn't matter.
All you got to get is a DUI.
One DUI and it'll finish you off.
That's my story.
That's your story?
I got a DUI about 8 years ago, and I lost my job because my job required driving. And the very next day after I got the DUI, they took my truck and tools and they dismissed me. And ever since then.
And you didn't have a good enough lawyer or spend enough money.
I didn't have enough money.
You didn't have enough money to get a good lawyer to take.
I was only making $10 an hour as it is.
Yeah.
I was living week to week anyway.
Right. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say?
No. Is there any more questions you got?
No.
Right.
You know what, Craig? I want you to have it. You know what? Better days are coming.
I know they are.
I'm going to do what I can. We're going to take this video and we're going to show the American people how our government has failed. And to think we need to bring refugees from out of other countries, from Syria and Iraq and Afghanistan, they need to worry about themselves here in America first before they start shipping billions of dollars out, which they've been doing all along.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I was was a Guatemalan and I had no criminal record, I'd get hired before I would.
Yeah, that's the
'Cause
problem.
I have a criminal record and no driver's license.
Yeah,
And it costs like $5,000 to get it back, and I don't.
yeah, you don't have the
five.
no way to get it.
And not only that, how long would that take?
Right.
A couple of years to get back on my feet.
Okay.
And so I resort to just living out here and doing what I got to do, and working for labor for hire. They pay. You work a 10-hour day and you come home with $50. And when you come home with $50, you got to eat and get yourself a 4-pack and a pack of cigarettes. Now you're down to about $25, and
It's not a whole lot you can
then
do.
you got to eat breakfast too. So now you're down to about $17. The time you go to work the next day, how are you supposed to save any money like
Right.
that?
You still drinking now?
Yeah, I'm fixing to crack one open right now.
You're gonna crack one up? Okay. Well, Craig, you know what? Better days are coming, okay?
Yeah, I know they are.
All right. And this is what's going on in the United States of America. You know, here I am sitting under a viaduct here in Lake Worth talking to Craig, and there's hundreds of them right here in the Palm Beach County area, and the government just doesn't want to do anything to help. And you know what? We need to have awareness. We need to stop worrying about the world's problems and start worrying about our own problems. Coming to you live, Eddie, down here in Lake Worth, West Palm Beach, Florida.
That's